Okay guys, so the front squat. Main focus here is going to be assuming and being able to maintain the front rack position. It's probably the hardest part, but once you get a grasp of it, it's relatively straightforward. So the first thing you want to do is place your fingertips on the bar. It's really tempting and everyone wants to try and hold it in the centre of the hands, but just right on the tips of your fingers. Position your feet underneath the bar itself, and then once you step forward, drive your elbows underneath the bar so that your upper arms are now parallel with the floor. The bar should be resting on your anterior delts around your clavicle region and just on the tips of your fingers. In the purposes for the demonstration, I'm walking forward so that you can see the front rack, but as with nearly every single squat you'll perform out of the rack, you always want to be facing forward. Once you've unwrapped the bar, you assume your squat stance, and then you initiate the movement by tightening your abs and driving your elbows up. It's different to other forms of squat. You don't necessarily have to sit your hips back on this one to start the movement. Because the position of the weight is out in front of you, you can naturally drift more weight onto your heels whilst maintaining your balance at the same time. So as we said, drive your elbows up, aiming to get them parallel with the ground. As you squat down, keeping the weight through your heels and sinking your hips towards the floor, you want to be focusing on pushing your elbows up. Key thing is, the position of your arms will directly translate to what's called thoracic extension, which is the main purpose of the exercise. Basically, the ability to keep your chest up throughout the course of the movement. So as you descend, keep your elbows up. As you come out of the bottom, keep your elbows up. The same with all forms of squat. You want to make sure that your ankle, knees and hips are tracking in line with one another, and that we're keeping your abs tight throughout the course of the whole movement.